Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Troll Talk podcast. This is episode 16 of the first season. My guest today is none other than, honestly, the man with the most descriptive name on Twitch of who he is, Twin. Hi, Twin.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. Seriously, it's a pleasure.
Nah, it's a pleasure to have you on, Mr. Had Me blocked on Twitch for 3 months.
Had me blocked. That was you. First of
You
all,
had me
I want
blocked.
to clear the air. Clear the air. You had me blocked for 3 months. I was not able to follow you, and you denied it for 3 months.
False info.
3 months. The worst part about it is that you didn't even want to attempt to find the issue. You're just like, oh, I don't know, bro.
I'm just like, I don't know, bro. It's Twitch or something. Realistically, I don't know. I will take full blame. Like, if we're not memeing, I genuinely think I did have you blocked. It wasn't banned because Twin could message in my chat. I was following him. I could message in his chat. If we're banned, we're not seeing that shit. But in some way, shape, or form, I had him muted or blocked on Twitch. And then I just did unblock in my chat one day and he was able to follow. So when you go to like his follow age of being like a couple months, it's really like 8. It was like 6 months that we were dealing with this. 2 months, I was almost spot on.
2 months. Wow.
But you see me in his chat, and it's like fucking 7 or 8 months. But with that being said, Twin, not saying that you're a streamer. For people that don't know who you are and what you do, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh man, well, I'm pretty much variety as variety comes. I play pretty much any game if I'm feeling it. I do reset streams, so what I'll do is I'll play a game and I have to try to beat it, and chat can reset me, and those can last for days. I've done game shows in the past, multiple. One, Twins Password, which is my, I would say the most successful one that I've done. I've done a Bob Ross painting stream. I've duct taped myself to a wall to try to beat Minecraft. I'm always trying to think of the next best stream that can really up the quality.
You really do a lot of challenge streams, and I will say that is something we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. But I want to start off, like I usually like to start off with the guests, not talking about stream. I want to talk about you. Because your community knows your streaming side, but maybe not everybody knows the personal side of Twin. And after doing a little bit of research, and of course just knowing you for a little bit, I don't know if I'm getting trolled here right now. I don't really know if I'm talking to Luke or if I'm talking to Michael. So, like, how do I prove that how can you prove to me that I'm talking to actually, like, Twin __ and not Luke?
I could call him.
You could call him. I'll tell you this. That motherfucker sucks at answering my messages, but that's okay.
I'll have to get on to him about that.
No,
I will say there's
he's been
difference.
working. He has been working heavily, and he's told me about that. But he's been a great dude to talk to. But realistically, how do I tell that you're not Luke?
Okay, so there is a difference between me and my brother. If you can't tell the difference, I feel like I've got like a taller head, and his is more like square. I don't know. I also don't have a birthmark, and he has one right here. It's like really hairy and like dark. Literally a circle. But
That's
I mean, if you people all the time when we were growing up would like, if we were wearing like long sleeves, they would like pull the sleeve up and be like, they would do it to me and they wouldn't see it and they would be like, Luke. I'm like, dude, you pulled up the sleeve and you still got it wrong. How?
That's fucking funny. But like, you say that just reminds me of a famous TV show. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
So Ferb, how does it feel to have the rectangle head?
Yeah. I don't know. So when I was on TikTok and I was making a lot of videos, I'm pretty sure you did your deep dive there as well. A lot of people would say that I look like Ferb for some reason. I'm not really sure why. They wanted me to dye my hair green and everything.
Tall, skinny, rectangular head. And it's not in any way.
I don't see it.
I'm not trying to be offensive in any way, shape, or form. I genuinely mean that. And now you are obligated by your community to make a Ferb emote of your head. And if you don't, I'm going to be a little upset. But on a real note,
I actually have an emote slot available. So
there we go.
I'll make it just for you.
Hey, chat, hammer down on him. And for people listening on Spotify and YouTube, these are recorded live. Twins community is here, and I'm going to let them know to do a couple things for Twin by the end of this stream because he likes challenges. We're going to give him a couple. But on a real note, you are the first and probably the only guest I'm ever going to be able to talk to that actually has a twin. Your name symbolizes who you are, a twin.
That's true.
Right? I want you to talk about how it's like growing up with a twin, but not in the way that you made a viral TikTok with. I don't want those words of like where you're finishing each other's sentences and blah, blah, blah. That has like 5 million views on TikTok. I want you to do it in your own words. Like, how does it feel growing up with a twin over, what, 23 years now?
20, almost 25.
You're old. Anyways, continue.
What? Yeah, I forgot. I'm dealing with a younger generation.
Yeah, younger generation.
Grew up with the newest iPhone. So basically, what it was like being a twin. I mean, most people don't realize that being a twin is just being like a sibling, except you're right out from the gate knowing everything that they know, right? It's not like they have a couple years experience on you or you have a couple experience on them. We did grow up sharing things. A lot of the time our parents separated us with like red clothes. Like I would wear red, my brother would wear blue. I don't know if that was to tell us apart at first, but it's just kind of how it happened.
Yeah.
I imagine if I talk to my mom or my dad, they'll probably say like, well, I know they said whoever came out first was Michael and whoever came out second was Luke.
Yeah.
And I think the whole red blue thing. Oh wait, no, I remember now. Red blue was binkies. Like the doctors gave us binkies, and mine was red, and my brother's was blue. And from then on, I was red, my brother was blue.
Is that?
But growing up,
sorry, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, please.
You are the guest. You have the floor. You are the guest. You have the floor.
No, but growing up as a twin, it's it's definitely unique. If you go anywhere, people are bound to ask questions. You're gonna get stares. I definitely don't as much anymore. I obviously don't even live in the same state with him anymore. He lives in Georgia and I live in Texas. But yeah, it's unique. It's man, I don't get this asked as much anymore. I used to have answers ready to go. But no, it's normal.
It's normal.
In our way, it's normal. Like we don't even think about it.
Now, as weird as this question might be, do you ever like imagine yourself having a sibling that doesn't look like you? Would you ever trade a twin for something like that, or are you happy with like the life and twin that you have been given in Luke?
I would never in 100 lifetimes ever get rid of my brother, as annoying as he is half the time. And it has nothing really to do with looks. Like, I mean, here's what I think. I think it's cool that we look alike, right? Like, I think that is one of the most special things that I could have ever been born with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very blessed to have a brother that looks like me, understands me like pretty well. Because most people don't realize that when you're a twin, because you grow up at the same time and experience pretty much everything at the same time, you have a bond like no other. And so most siblings have like sibling bonds, but with twins it's, I want to say, stronger, just because every experience is united.
Yeah. No, I fully get that. But since we're on the topic of twins, I want to talk about something else that you've done with your twin for years that I found pretty interesting. A little city called Twinsburg, Ohio, holds a yearly festival where it was the world's largest gathering of twins. And it happens beginning of August every year. And you were posting it on Instagram for like 6 years straight, but you didn't post this year. Did you end up going?
We did go. So I don't really post to Instagram as much.
Yeah, it's been a year.
I've kind of hated social media as of late. It's just kind of bothersome, if you ask me. That's probably the only reason I didn't post. But yeah, we did go this year. I was planning on streaming it. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to, which is fine. I've got some stuff planned for next year that will hopefully blow the roof off of this last year. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Like 2,000 sets of twins go each year. The best part about it is that if you've been once, you get to meet a bunch of friends that you are excited to see, and they're all twins.
Yeah.
So that's the coolest part.
That was my next question too. Is like, is there any groups of twins, or just one twin out of the duo that you became friends with that you still talk to this day, even from like the first year that you went?
I don't talk to this person as much anymore, but yes, there was a set of twins that we met at Twinsburg, and we got along with them very, very well. They were both creative minds. They worked on, they made an entire like Twinsburg documentary. It's on YouTube. I could find and show you.
Yeah, no, I'd love to
Uh,
see that.
yeah, it's really, really cool. It basically, so they made a documentary and they interviewed us one year, and then the next year we got an Airbnb with them, pretty much hung out with them the entire festival. We went to Cedar Point with them, and then after the festival, me and one of the girls that we hung out with talked like a bit more. We just became stronger friends that way.
Hmm.
It's just natural. I mean,
Yeah.
twins are different personalities, so you are bound to connect with one person over the other,
No, of course.
depending on who you're talking to.
Of course. No, I fully understand that too. Like, no matter how close of a bond you have, there are different personalities between the twins. Like, no matter what, if both twins have the like same exact personality, one's just copying the other at that point. Like, just trying to be
Yeah,
the cool one, even though they're being identically the same. At least from another set of twins I used to know back in high school. They tried to do that, and then the one finally found his true identity, and I vibed with him more. But
it exists. Yeah.
it really does. Enough about the twin topic, because I feel like you said that you get it. You used to get it a lot, but you don't really get it that much anymore. I want to talk about something or a couple topics that I found pretty interesting when I was doing my research on you. Right, I warned you
Sure.
that I was Nardwar, but
Yeah, I
the
know.
the first
Ready.
thing I want to talk about, you tweeted out recently that you completed a 2 mile run in 100-degree heat.
Yes.
But something that most people might not know is you used to do track and field almost competitively back in high school.
Yeah, actually,
You did
track and cross country.
you did a 2 mile run in 11 minutes and 11 seconds.
Wow.
Is that your record?
I did. No, I think so. 11:11 was definitely one of my faster times, but I think 10 minutes 50 seconds was the fastest I ever got, or like 10:40 something. I can't remember. It's been so
How
long.
how did you condition yourself to do a mile in 5 minutes? Like, I'm Canadian, so that's 1.6 kilometers. You did 3 kilometers in 10 minutes, bro. I can't even run a kilometer in 30. How did you do it in 10?
I don't know. I guess I always had a lot of energy, and like I had never run before like junior year,
Okay.
right? This was all completely new to me. But I saw that my brother was doing it, and I was like, okay, well, this seems like something I could do, something extracurricular. I wanted to get into basketball originally, but the coach literally said I was average. I was a lot shorter back in high school. No, seriously, dude. Seriously.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
dude. Average with a great personality, man. It's okay.
it's worse coming from my coach than my girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So you originally went for basketball, which you do have
Yeah,
a pretty good shot, which people can find on your Instagram. I saw that too, and that was another
yeah.
one I wanted to talk about. But you didn't make it for basketball, but you made it for track. You were running
Yep.
2 miles in under 10 minutes as a PR. What was your brother doing? If your brother was the one that started it, like, was it kind of a friendly competition or a brotherly competition between you two to see who could get a faster time, or?
Well, ironically, my brother doesn't really like team sports all that much. Which is part of the reason he got into parkour during high school and really found a passion for that. So cross country was kind of one of the things that he was competing for himself, and so I kind of wanted to see how I could do. I definitely wanted to compete against my brother. I mean, it's only natural.
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up playing games of 100 out in the heat in the summer, playing basketball 101, and like every
Jesus.
point was a 1 point, and we used to play multiple games of that all the time. That's like how competitive we were. But no, with cross country, he fell in love with it in junior year, and then I ran track junior year, and then started cross country my senior year. And the way we conditioned for it was we would have like long distance days, so we would run like 3 miles or 5 miles, and that would just be like a chill. Like, well, those were my favorite days personally because the track workouts were the worst.
Yeah.
We would run like 400 meters 16 times with like 30-second breaks.
That's
It was
nuts.
yeah, it was very exhausting, very, very tiresome. But it helped me get in shape. I'm definitely nowhere near in that shape. I imagine that if I did it today, I probably could run under 6 minutes for a mile, but I'd have to train for it.
No, that's fair. Like for me, as somebody who's on the heftier side, especially was in high school as well, I still enjoy gym class, but we got forced to do track, especially if you were part of like second semester gym, because that's when spring was and it was nice outside and we had like a track in the back. And that 400-meter run, we never had to do it 16 times, but just a 400-meter run to warm up before like soccer or football or frisbee or whatever. Yeah, I'd be laying on the grass for about 5 minutes after doing that run because your boy's got the stamina of a pebble, and I'm built like one too. So tossing 200 plus pounds for 400 meters, it's not fun. It's not pleasant. And I feel like a couple people can relate in chat because I see a couple messages talking about thickness running. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I had a bunch of fun with gym. Now, do you feel like when you got into it in junior year, competing with your brother, did it become a passion almost?
Definitely. I still run. I think the only reason I even run to this day is because I ran cross country back in high school. Um, I don't. It was definitely something I didn't expect to do at all. I had always grew up with like team sports, mostly basketball. I grew up playing a lot of basketball. If that
Mhm.
wasn't evident enough.
I don't know. Game of 100?
So yeah, seriously. But this is a completely different vibe, a completely different mode of sport, and so I really found a love for it that I didn't expect to. And the one thing I do miss that cross country in high school has that I don't have anymore is that the people that I ran with were like family. I mean, we were all so close knit, and it's just not the same anymore
Yeah.
running by myself.
No, of course, especially, you hitting a quarter of a century years old, you fucking boomer. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
every
basically
not
dead after next year.
pretty much. You've already hit midlife crisis, but
More than you know.
but like realistically, not everybody from that group is probably running anymore.
Um, Actually, a lot of them
Oh,
are.
that's pretty good then.
Yeah, one of them joined college to run, like I guess for scholarship. A couple of them did. A couple joined the army or the navy or the military in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Um, but the others that weren't like mostly the top runners are the ones that are probably still running today.
Okay, that's interesting then. Because I was gonna ask you, like you mentioned, a couple people were going to school for scholarships and whatever. What made you not pursue the path of a scholarship?
Oh, I wasn't fast enough.
Really? Because
No,
11,
yeah, I
11,
mean,
11, or even just like sub 11 minutes sounds impressive, but like what was kind of the metric that you needed to be at?
man, I think there were some people reaching like sub 10, which is, I mean, for 2 miles, some people were running like 4 minute 30 miles. So it's impressive to say the least. I mean, what I was doing back in high school, I would still consider to be impressive.
Yeah.
For my standards, I think anybody that ran as fast as I did back then could be proud of their time. But like even in cross country, like the fastest I ever ran 3 miles or a 5K was 17 minutes 51 seconds.
Hmm.
I have that one ingrained in my head because it was the first time I ever hit under 18 minutes.
And
But
you shattered it too by 9 seconds. Like that's a big margin.
yeah,
Like that
but
I'm
that
very used
seems
to
good.
about 5 seconds. So
That seems good. But the top people were running 15, 16 minute 3 miles.
Jesus,
They clearing 2 minutes off of my time.
that's just
So yeah.
nuts. And it was just really nothing that you felt like you can do. Like no matter how much you practice, you were kind of just plateaued at a certain time.
Well, not necessarily. I was getting faster and faster, and I honestly think that if I kept up with it, like if I had like I don't know a fifth year in high school, I could probably beat that time. But
Hmm.
I only had one official year of cross country that I ever ran, and I think I started the year like what we started in summer, so probably August. One of my first runs ever was like 23 minutes. So to knock off
Jesus.
like 5 or 6
Yeah,
minutes by the end of the by the end of the year, it felt good.
that's huge. And another thing that I found out about you, and since we're on the topic of school, is track wasn't really the passion. You wanted to become a vet.
Yeah, I did. Back when I was before high school, before any of it, I'd always wanted to be a vet. I think I'd always told myself I really love animals. I like dogs. I like cats. I could see myself working in this field. And by the time that I got out of high school, I was trying to pursue it.
Hmm.
I was working at a vet clinic during the summer, which that job sucked so bad. That job, that put me off from wanting to become a vet at all. Seriously, like a lot of things just kind of put me off slowly and slowly from wanting to become a vet.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Because I was gonna ask, like, I saw you posted on Instagram, and I didn't want the answer of, oh yeah, because I love pets. Because 95% of vets, that was their reason. Was there any other reason besides you just loved house pets, or was it really just that?
And you know what? It was. I have a feeling that I think it really just was that, and a combination of this is what I'm gonna do. I've always been a person that's like, if I have something in mind that I want to do, I will do it,
Yeah.
and I will put every bit of effort towards it. It's evident in my streams if you've ever watched one. I put a lot of
Who are
effort
you?
and a lot of production value into it. Uh, but with becoming a veterinarian, it slowly started to become something less and less of what I wanted to put effort into. And I didn't want to commit to something that I wasn't passionate about. And so that's why I decided to stop going to school to become a vet.
No, that's fair. I mean, I feel like it's what Luke just said. You just want to let all the dogs out, so you could be
That's
known
true.
as who let the dogs out.
It's true. I actually wanted to commit the world's largest felony of releasing every dog out of a
I
veterinarian
think Bow
clinic.
Wow's got you beat, dog. No pun intended. But
Nobody could beat Bow Wow.
I don't think anybody could beat Bow Wow. But like at the same time, you said that you did the vet stuff before high school, and then when you were in high school senior year, you were doing track. That's also when you started streaming, if I'm remembering correctly, or you were just a year out of high school and you started streaming. Did all
Yes.
of that previous stuff that you did in high school or anything lead you into the streaming world, or what kind of just made you kickstart that career back in 2017?
Well, I mean, I've always loved games. I think every streamer can always say that, like, they always loved games. I grew up with a GameCube, played a lot of Sonic growing up,
Atta
SSX
boy,
Tricky,
that's why
Super
we get
Monkey Ball.
along, Sonic.
Yes, sir. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm a little disappointed in Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah,
I want it to
I'm
be
not getting
good.
it. No. Mm-mm.
I want it to be good so bad. If you're like a diehard Sonic fan, like I am, like you've played '06, which is awful.
You're gonna hate me,
Uh,
but you're probably gonna agree with me. Frontiers is just a reskinned Unleashed.
I have actually never played Unleashed. I never
Unleashed,
had
the
the
one with the
chance to.
werewolf Sonic,
Yeah, yeah,
most
yeah.
underrated Sonic game of all
Ironically,
time. Most
my parents wouldn't
underrated
let me get that
because it had a
when I was
werewolf.
younger. Yeah, I grew up Christian, so a lot of
Okay,
things I didn't grow up being able to do, like Pokemon, Harry Potter, anything with like witchcraft, like
yeah,
beasts of any kind. Yeah.
interesting.
But that's all kind of changed now. It's ironic how parents' viewpoints on things change over time.
I mean, when you become an adult and you kind of get your own freedom of speech, and then you're like, you know what? I want to try this thing I was neglected from 18 years, and I now
Yep.
like it. Hence the
Yes.
Pokemon on your wall behind you, and you drawing
Yeah.
some kind of spiritual monkey in the background. I feel like it's starting to show that your interests were there the entire time, but you just got kind of pulled
Yeah.
away from them. But
Yeah. I got nerfed.
before we talk about the streaming, there's one other story that I found out doing my research about you, and you mentioned gaming, which is funny enough. Back when you were
Yeah.
about 13, you thought you had an e-girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Can you talk to me about the story how you got scammed to get your ass kicked on 2K?
Luke, you're dead. Luke, you are fucking dead, dude. Dude.
What do you
Dude,
mean? Dude, this is literally public knowledge.
Dude, Luke is the only one who knows that. Luke is the only one.
Clearly not.
Luke is the. All right. So back when my horny ass was 13, I was on Xbox Live, right? Xbox 360. And I was heavy into 2K. Dude, this story is not gonna fucking live up well
Don't
at
worry,
all.
I'm only asking for a certain reason. Don't worry.
It's so fucking cringe. It's so fucking cringe, dude. All right. Come on, man. I'm never coming on your podcast again.
I said it. I said by the end of the podcast, you're gonna have me banned.
I can leave at any time, right?
Anytime.
Not bound by contract.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You ain't getting paid for this.
Yeah, right. I want you to send me a free gamer subs tub when you get the chance.
I'll send you a sample pack. I'll send you Misfits Melon.
I bet.
Oh, fucking cry. But nah, I need to hear this story. Back when you were a horny ass 13-year-old on Xbox Live, you're obsessed with 2K.
Okay, so I was obsessed with 2K, right? And I was playing against people online, and I was trying to get better and better. And there was this one person that I played against, and they messaged me if I could play again. And like they were saying that they're like, dude, the story has gotten so fucking.
I mean, it's also like 12 years old, so you're not gonna remember every detail, but
yeah. Luke probably knows the story better than I would. He probably has it so ingrained into his brain. But no, so I was messaging this person back and forth. And I was like, you play 2K, and it was like just a back and forth, like very like casual like conversation, not anything crazy at all. I mean, I was 13, I wasn't trying anything nuts. And I really just wanted to play 2K with this person, like get to know them. And one day while we were playing 2K, which by the way, you're about to hear a scam incoming. This is probably where I started my scam endeavors to get revenge on those who scammed me.
Yep.
But one day, because I was trying to get this person on the mic, I'm like, hey, why can't you get on the mic? I forgot. It was this person. She named herself something. I forgot what her name was. But I was like, hey, why can't you get on the mic? And it was constantly like, no mic, or like broken. And I was like, my dumbass was like, oh, it's okay. You can get another one, or you can get it fixed. Whatever. Don't laugh. I see you. So one day I'm playing 2K with this person, and by the way, let me just preface this by saying this person kicked my ass 1v1 every fucking time. I was like, damn, this girl is really good at 2K. What is her deal? I'm interested.
Simping,
you know what I mean?
heavy.
I was like, I want to know who's kicking my ass on the other side. So
that's when Twin found out he's a masochist.
One day I'm on the mic with my brother, or like he's like in the room with me, and I have the mic, and I'm like, hey, can you get on mic? And this person was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, it's happening. Like I get to hear the voice. And it was really fucking, dude, this whole like ordeal is just really, really strange in general, looking back on it. Because it's like, what was the point of the entire thing? I hear something, I'm like, hello? Like I can hear something in the back. And I hear this, hey, Michael. Like someone trying to like make like a female voice happen. They're like, hey, Michael. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then like later, we got a message later, and I was like, dude, like you're pretending to be somebody you're not. Like, what are you doing? And it was this random guy who thought that if he could keep convincing me that he was a girl, that he would keep playing 2K to beat my ass. That's a true story. That's 100% real. It's the only reason he ever kept messaging me was to beat my ass in 2K. And I have no idea to this day why he couldn't just play someone else. I have no idea why.
Clearly what he was really doing was working, though.
Yeah, well, he was getting my RR, I guess.
Well, okay. The reason why I was fine with bringing up this story was I have a story of my own that I've never talked about, and I feel like it was fair that if you shared an embarrassing story, I would share one as well in a very similar aspect. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare when I was 13 years old. I also ran into an e-girl that I thought was hot. Because I saw a photo of them, and they wanted to just always game with me. Now, I will say that I was better than them at the game, but they always wanted to game, and apparently she had an older sister that was also hot. But my horny 13-year-old ass did not see the difference between images that you could find on Tumblr, because they were Tumblr girls, and actual real photos through a PlayStation chat. I'm keeping my story a TLDR because Twin, I have this engraved in the back of my mind. Call me Luke, but at the end of the day, I don't know how long yours lasted, but mine lasted a year. Mine lasted no mic,
maybe a couple months.
Now I will say, mine was still a girl when I got onto the mic with them. So I got lucky. However, they were not who they said they were. They were not who they said they were. Imagine if you've been on the internet long enough, y'all know what a Tumblr girl looks like, right? The poofy, like, black hair usually, like pop color eyes, like usually blue. They have like one half of their face covered by hair. They're doing like a face, and if you're on Spotify, you didn't see that. Yeah, that was the photo I saw of her, and then I saw a photo of her sister who was sitting at a restaurant who was like a drop-dead gorgeous model. I have these images in the back of my fucking head, bro. Like, I can describe it, and her name was Taylor, and it was Taylor_G. That was her PlayStation name, bro. I have the memory for the most weirdest fucking things, and for a year, I was convinced that I was gonna fall in love with this girl and marry her. Funnily enough, she's from Texas, apparently. And, like, we talked as if there was something that was going to happen. Like, not in the fact of meeting up, but more in the fact of, like, long-distance relationship. But my 13-year-old ass with this voice? No chance. No chance. She was, like, 15 and blah, 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 and I looked like the inside of a nutsack. It did not work. And then I just got blocked out of nowhere, and I'm like, yeah, no, that was all fake. And that's when I kind of got the realization of, oh, great, so that's how it feels like to be scammed.
Yeah.
That's how it feels like to have my heart broken.
Fun.
It's not.
It's not fun when you're on the other end, that's for sure.
And I got catfished, I think. I don't know. At the end of the day, I still believe that they looked like that, but they were like, nah, they were just leading on a fucking horny 13-year-old. That's what I think it was.
Weird.
But that's my story. We're at about the, I won't say the halfway point, but somewhat the halfway point of my topics at least. Because the second half is going to be a lot longer because you got a lot more to talk about there.
Oh, yeah.
I got 20 questions for you. Rapid fire. Get to know you a little bit better. Sure. Random assortment of questions. And if you want to build any conversation on any of the questions based on your answers, if you need to, like, defend yourself because you feel like everybody's going to hate you, that happens.
Defend myself.
That happens. I mean, by about the 10th question, you'll be defending yourself on something. Don't worry. What's your favorite day of the week?
Favorite day of the week? Saturday.
What's your favorite city in the U.S. besides the ones that you've lived in?
Seattle, Washington.
Damn, that was a quick answer. Favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday? Thanksgiving.
Okay. First celebrity crush? And why was it that girl on 2K? Because she's now a celebrity.
Yeah, she's famous now. She's acting in a lot of movies.
I've seen them on the black and orange before.
Man, celebrity? Like actress, actor?
Whoever.
Man,
you're old enough to say the Queen.
Yeah, the Queen.
I believe it. Who is it?
I wish I could give you one. I don't know if I necessarily like grew up having a crush on somebody. I'd imagine that if I like, because I didn't really watch a whole lot of like up-to-date movies or TV growing up, so I don't know if I had the chance to really get a celebrity crush like that.
Interesting. Okay. What's the place you want to travel to the most currently?
Japan. 1000%.
Good answer. Cake or
I
pie?
wish I could.
I wish I could too. Like right now, car culture, anime culture, that's all I need in Tokyo. That's legit all I live on. Cake or pie?
Red velvet cake, pumpkin pie, and pecan pie.
Sir, that
But
does...
I don't know if I could take... I love desserts, okay? I can't choose... It depends on the pie, and it depends on the cake.
One or the other. What one are you going for right now?
Right now...
What came to your mind first? Okay.
Cake.
Red velvet. Now, this one is going to make or break the podcast here. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Favorite ice cream flavor is Moose Tracks.
Respectable.
Moose Tracks or milk and cookies ice cream.
Overrated.
No.
Yes.
Because there's cookie dough. Yes, there's cookie dough, and then there's milk and cookies. Totally different.
Yes, agreed. Milk and cookies, overrated. Cookie dough slaps.
I agree. You think that's the best one?
No.
You think of all the...
No.
Okay, what's your favorite?
Mint chocolate chip.
Look, listen, I love mint chocolate chip.
Okay, I was about to say, your reaction just told me this podcast is over.
Mint chocolate chip is good for when your stomach is a little achy, but you still want to eat some ice cream.
You know, I could understand why you say that.
It's not like heavy on the stomach.
I can't even argue it.
It's really good. I like mint chocolate chip. Don't get me wrong. It's good.
I just don't... You'd be defending yourself by the 10th question.
It's not even close to the top 5, all right?
You're defending yourself by question 7. Damn. It's almost like I've done this a little bit.
Oh, no. I'm just a defensive person in general.
Have you ever worn socks with sandals?
Have I? Yes, of course. I'm white. What do you mean? Come on. Don't tell me you haven't done it.
Can I high five you? Bow. On a scale from 1 to 10, how good are you at keeping secrets?
6.
That's honestly the most respectable answer. Anybody who says 10 is lying, and most people just try to say like 8 as like their go-to.
I tell other people's secrets to other people and keep those secrets with them. You know what I mean? Like somebody will tell me something in confidence, and I'll be like, no, trust me, I won't say this to anyone. Why would I? And then I tell somebody else, I'm like, you wouldn't say this to them, right? It's like,
oh, you're like a 2. You're not a 6.
Yeah, but I choose specifically who I talk to about this. I don't just
you're still spreading it. It's a 2.
No, it's not. I do keep. Okay, I keep. If somebody keeps a secret about, like, if somebody wants me to keep a secret about something that's like, I would never tell anybody about this, then there's no point.
That's
like,
why you're not a 1.
Well, that's why. So it's either a 2 or a 9. Like, how does that work?
Nah. If you're saying you're a 6, but you say almost every single secret to somebody else, that's a 2.
Not every single. I'm being a little.
You're being a streamer
when I say that.
You're being a streamer.
Yeah, I'm being a streamer right now.
Over dramatic.
Over dramatic, right?
Okay, a 6 is a fine answer. I get that. Big dogs or small dogs, Mr. Vet?
Big dogs.
What's your favorite or dream car currently?
Favorite or dream car? So my mom loves this one particular car. I think we both have a love for it. I don't know why, but she's always been so enthralled by the 40s and the 50s. And there's a car. I'm trying to remember the name. A Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet something. It's like the old. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my mom. She would know better.
I heard you start with like Chev, and I was just like, you mean like a Shelby?
Here, 1 second. My dog wants it.
Dead air during the Spotify podcast.
Did I wake you up? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I just had a question. What was
Michael,
Yes.
what is what?
Never mind. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
No. What is the question?
What is that car that you gave me as a model? The blue one, the Chevrolet.
Oh, it's a Bel Air.
Bel Air, Chevrolet Bel Air. Thank you. What was the year?
Yeah. I think that one's a 55.
55. Okay.
Or 57. If it's got the wings, it's a 57.
Okay. Sorry to wake you.
It's okay.
Love you.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay, love you.
Bye. I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
I don't think this podcast is getting top. We just had a special appearance by Sleepy Twins' mom.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
Oh my god. Wait, I find that funny, guys. See a comment in chat. She can't even tell the two apart over the phone. Did she go Michael?
No, she was if anyone's gonna tell the difference between me and my brother, it's my mom. My dad, I think my dad called me Luke the other day. Like we were on the phone, and he goes, "Hey, how's it going with so and so and so?" And I was like, "That's Luke." And he goes, "Oh, hey Michael, how's it going?" Like just completely ignores it.
That's fucking hilarious. But the fact that you got your mom on the phone and she was sleeping, I feel bad. I feel bad.
I feel really bad.
Everybody go follow Twin for Twin's mom's pain about the car.
Yeah.
So 55 or 57 Chevy Bel Air. That's fine. That's a good car. I like that. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life and it has variants, what would it be?
Wings.
Boy, that's a good answer.
There's too many different sauces to go with. Wings and fries. You have to include the fries. Okay?
You do have
I feel like
to.
if you're gonna have a meal, you have to include the fries.
Now,
and the fries have to be crispy.
Yes. Now, would you try a sauce that's called Hemorrhoid Helper by any chance?
Dude, I did the one chip challenge. I'm pretty sure we're gonna bring that up later, but
no, I don't actually have that as notes because everybody does the one chip challenge, man. I got Carolina Reaper beans in my like Alex drawer beside me. Those are hotter than the one chip. Yeah, like jelly beans.
Oh, I thought you meant like actual beans. I'm like, how did you get
beans? God damn it. We just
Every time I hear the word beans, I think just like beans. What the fuck?
Yep, I love that meme so much.
Every fucking time. I can't get it out of my head.
Neither can I.
You know?
Giving or getting presents.
What's that?
Giving or getting presents. The fact you have to decide means it's getting. You greedy bastard. Hey,
I do love giving presents. I don't really give presents to people a lot of the time. I think that well, for one, I'm a frugal bitch, that's for sure. But for two, like if I'm gonna get someone a gift, it's gonna be something that means a lot. Like my mom for her birthday, I got her like a framed photo of wait, what was the photo of? I totally forgot. I think it was of the entire family. We were at a Mexican restaurant. I came in with the framed photo. She was really excited for it. But yeah, no, it was that was nice.
Yeah, that's honestly like a well thought out gift as well. I just recently got my dad like a chain that's got a pendant on it, and the pendant is a photo of him and I like laser engraved into it.
That's
so
nice.
I fully getting like that sentimental family kind of stuff for the parents. It's something that really can't be topped, especially if you put a lot of thought into it. But honestly, getting presents, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
I still prefer to give, but because I'm not a greedy bitch. But it's okay. Some people are entitled to their gifts, and I guess as a twin,
don't take the high road. Don't take the high road.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Okay, solid answer. I mean, you can't go wrong either way. Favorite video game series of all time?
Favorite video game series?
Sonic. Come on, you literally talked.
Sonic.
It's Sonic.
Yeah, it's Sonic.
It's Sonic.
I was trying to think if there's anything else that I might have played that I just can't think of, but yeah, no, Sonic. I mean, that's a franchise. I wouldn't necessarily call that a series. You know what I mean?
Franchise series, same thing. Rough.
Hey, none of that.
At what age do you want to retire? And don't say tomorrow.
40.
Okay, that's a honestly realistic age.
So, the thing is that I'm part of a very unique field of work, or some might not even call it work, but it's definitely work. Here, one second. I gotta let my dog out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants.
No stress. And you could tell the two different twins apart when Luke is saying that Dark Souls is his favorite video game series, but Michael's saying Sonic. They both like rolling around at the speed of sound, but one's a little faster than the other. So, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening on YouTube or Spotify, make sure to tune into the Twitch if you guys want to see the live versions of these and interact in chat, potentially get your message highlighted like I did with Luke. Hi.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where's that highlighted message?
Not actually highlighted.
Souls?
Yeah, talking about his Dark Souls.
Okay, I was looking for it. I couldn't see it.
Nah, there's no highlighted message. Unless I do one now.
No, I will agree with Luke, though. Dark Souls is amazing. I've been recently playing Elden Ring.
Yep, same.
Game,
I'm doing a first playthrough,
so
and I regret it. I hate it.
You just started your first playthrough?
I started it a month ago.
I started, like, right when it first came out, and then I've just been getting back into it recently because I kind of wanted to take a break on all the work that I've been putting into my stream and just kind of play something I want to play. And, man, I did not realize how big that game was. It's huge.
So that's what I'm scared of because I'm doing it once a week, and I feel like I am going to be doing this for the next year if I don't do it twice a week. And here's the worst part is I'm doing a first playthrough, blind playthrough, no help, no spoilers, no nothing. My first
Have you played a Souls game?
My first Soulsborne game.
Dude, no, okay.
And now here's the worst part for you. Death count is not over a K. It's only like 170 right now. I beat the first boss, according to my friend, 3x under-leveled, under 100 deaths. He's like, there's no way in hell you should have beat that.
The first boss?
The first boss.
True Sentinel?
No, not the True Sentinel. No. That's not a boss. If I went to go face that,
absolutely a boss.
If I went to go face that right now, I could kick his ass. No, I'm talking like the first boss.
I believe that's Godric.
Yeah.
Godric the Grafted.
I don't know their names, but that one sounds like it.
He gets the dragon arm, right?
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I beat him in under 100 deaths from getting to him to beating him. I feel like that's not that bad. I beat him on 99. I made it spicy.
I don't know how many deaths it took me to beat Godric.
I guess at least 101.
I don't look in terms of deaths how many times it takes to beat a boss. For me, it usually takes like how much time. For instance, like there's a boss that I recently fought called the Godskin Duo, and that boss scares. Oh,
spoiler roof. Damn right.
I forgot.
Told you shut up by the dog.
Oh no.
You're good. A name doesn't mean shit to me.
You'll forget it. Trust me.
Oh wait, I also forgot
to mention. You're only playing one time a week.
Yeah, I also forgot to mention that that one guy that jumps from the heavens that's really tall that looks like Luke. The troll-looking guy with his intestines out.
Oh, yeah.
That's not really a boss, but he has like a bit of health. Like before the first boss. I did not get scared by him because that was like the only spoiler that I kind of had, and it sucked. I was just like, damn.
What a shame.
I looked up and I'm just like, hey, bud, how are you? And I beat him, I think, in like 5 deaths. So, like, I feel like I've been doing all right, but I'm definitely under-leveled according to my friend. I'm still rocking with it. I don't care. I will beat every single boss under-leveled.
Well, trust me, that you know, the great thing about Elden Ring is that there's just so many bosses that if you were spoiled on that, trust me, dude, like you've got so much more to go through and so many cool things that you're not going to expect out of nowhere. Hey,
yeah, rough.
Knock it off, dude.
He's telling you to shut up. He's telling you to shut up before you spoil. Yeah, Luke, it looks like you. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Okay. LA or New York?
I can appreciate dark chocolate, though.
Yeah, dark chocolate.
LA or New York?
Where would you want to live?
I thought about LA. I've actually thought about both. My friend that I was talking about, that's a twin, lived in New York, and I visited her in New York. And New York's crazy, but it's also something that you would have to get really, really accustomed to. LA is just like the people are, you know. I wouldn't want to hang out with anybody from LA. Not like, I mean, granted, there's cool people in LA, but you know, not the first pool of people I would grab one from.
Yeah.
Probably LA though, I would say, just because of the weather.
No, I can understand that. As somebody who lives in Toronto, that is basically A tier New York. I went to New York and it's nothing special. Genuinely nothing special.
New York City?
New York City, New York. Yep. Nothing special.
That's, man, what did you see in New York?
I went to Times Square. I went through Manhattan. I stayed in Queens. Like, it's nothing special.
Did you go to
Genuinely.
Brooklyn?
No. I was only there for a day and a half. But
Brooklyn, you got to go to Brooklyn, I feel.
I do want to. I want to go to Brooklyn, and I want to go to even like Long Island as well. But
I don't know. It really is a unique living experience. I don't know.
No, I get that.
I would never do it myself.
I get that it's unique, but to me it wasn't, because it felt like home. And because of where I live, Toronto is very similar to New York. New York is just more upscaled. That's all it is. Like, the same stuff that I see in Toronto, I saw in New York, just larger. And I'm just like, cool. Times Square was like the coolest thing, and that's like my phone background now, but that's about it. Seeing Empire State was all right from a distance. McDonald's, shit in America.
It's better in Canada?
Yeah. So your guys' McChicken has literally no taste to it, besides like cardboard.
Wow.
Ours is called the Junior Chicken. It's got seasoning on the patty. It's just chef's kiss. But apparently your guys' nuggets are better. I haven't had them yet, but I'm gonna have them in TwitchCon. But I was also in Texas.
No, McDonald's nuggets are the worst nuggets. Like, if you're looking for a good nugget, don't go to McDonald's for nuggets, dude. Straight up. Because they're cheap doesn't mean they're good.
I mean, I'm cheap. Am I good?
Yeah, I would live in LA, I think.
Hey, all I gotta say is this. I've also been to Texas. I have a Buc-ee's shot glass, because Buc-ee's was actually
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get why everybody feels like they have to have some sort of merch from Buc-ee's. It's a gas station. Don't get me wrong. It is the holy grail of gas stations. But nonetheless, it is nothing more than a glorified gas station.
And now you understand what New York is to me, a glorified city.
All right, fair enough.
LA.
I'll take that one.
LA. What's your current favorite clothing brand?
Favorite clothing brand? I don't really like, if I purchase clothes, I don't really buy like brands, but I would probably say Teddy Fresh.
Okay. I see you repping that SpongeBob Teddy Fresh hoodie. That one is so nice.
Yeah, it's a little over, it's a little big for me. I wish I had bought a medium back when I first got it.
Oh, it's a large to me. That's okay. I'll take it off your hands.
Yeah, go for it. $200. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't 200. It was close to like 100.
Yeah.
For a hoodie.
You got a retail?
I mean, it's brand, you know.
Did you get a retail?
Yeah.
Lucky.
No, I bought online.
Well, still somewhat retail. Like, if you bought it from Teddy Fresh themselves, because right now it's being sold for like 200 plus, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, I put it in the wash and I didn't take off the little tags, and they got like kind of crumbled in the wash.
That's not fun.
I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I had taken them off before I washed them.
Fair. Final question out of the 20 questions. On a scale from 1 to 10, how good are you at trivia?
7.
We're going to test that later, Mr. Game Show host.
Let's go.
Mr. Game Show host. I host way too many game shows.
I love game shows, man. What can I say?
So do I. But we're going to test your trivia at the end of this show with a little 15-question trivia. And let's see if you can beat some of your friends, you know. Like Omri Bay got an 8 out of 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
I expected more from Ombre.
I expected less.
Wow.
With that being said, let's hop in.
I hope she's not watching this right now.
I hope she is. Let's hop into your Twitch career. As I mentioned, you started streaming over 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Think about that, you boomer. According to this photo,
no.
This is your Twitch tracker. And I had to zoom out.
Wow.
There's a lot here. Late July 2017 is when it says that you started streaming. And you were variety when you first started, but you mainly focused on Fortnite and Dark Souls.
When I first started?
When you first started.
No.
Around, like for the first 6 months. At least the Twitch tracker. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Wait, in what year?
2017 into early 2018.
Don't get me wrong. I did stream a lot of Fortnite and Dark Souls that year, but that's not why I started streaming.
Well, not why, but like the main games.
Well,
but
yeah. Well,
why
that's not the
did you?
main game.
Okay.
The main game that I started on was Destiny.
My man. My
yeah.
man. Get back into it. I need a fire team.
I will never forgive Bungie for what they did to Destiny 2. They and Trials. They destroyed it. They killed the community faster than anyone ever could. And why on earth would you kill everybody's favorite character? That is the dumbest thing you could possibly do.
Where is he? My boy! My boy!
Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Oh!
My boy!
Dude, my little thing came off.
I have 2 of them. One's still in the box, and I still have another one out of the box.
Dude, I forgot I had this. But
Let's go!
The little thing came off for it.
No, you lost his little key wrench thing.
Yeah, I did. I'm so mad. I think I still have it. I don't know where it is. Wait, is it in here?
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
I just have this thing sitting on my desk because Destiny is still to this. I don't have the base for this one, but this box is untouched.
I don't know why I haven't kept it on my desk. It's been in this box the entire time, but now it's going on my desk.
There we go. I've just had this one in a drawer because I really have like no place for it on my desk without a base. So, but oh my god, man, let's go! You're the only other person I know that's actually has one of these. I ended up getting like 6 of them from.
I dropped it in my bed. I was trying to grab it.
I ended up getting like 6 of them from one store because they're like, yeah, we still have like 2 boxes left. Do you want some? Because they saw me grabbing the patches. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to refuse it. Do you have an extra one? They're like, here's 5. And I'm like, oh, for free?
Wow.
And they're like, yeah, we just need to get rid of the stock. I'm just like, okay, cool. And then like the patches were only like $1 each and they're usually $5. So I got like a steal. I got 5 Cade figurines and like 6 patches for $6.
That's really cool.
I still have at least one of every patch. I have the Titan one, I have the Hunter one, and I have the Warlock one. But the Warlock one's off the glue, which is kind of the shitty thing both of them are. And then I have one extra Titan.
What did you start out with?
Hunter. I'm a Hunter to this day still. Fuck Titan, fuck Warlock.
Yikes.
Sorry, not sorry.
What do you think I made?
You're a Warlock main.
Yeah.
I know you are.
For sure.
I did research, sir. You thought that was a question? I knew you played Destiny, dog. And I need you to be on my fire team. Make your way back into the game while it's free to play on Epic. And then from that point, you have 1540 gear right off the bat. And
it's not free to play. People want to say it's free to play.
Well,
dude,
yeah, you need to buy the DLC. Yeah.
That's actually why I stopped. I couldn't continue to play Destiny knowing that they were overcharging everybody for every DLC. Dude, you're telling me that a DLC
is worth
like
$40, $60?
Yeah, no. Hell no, dude. I'd buy it for 10. For sure.
I'd buy it for 20.
I'd buy it for 10. Here, I gotta take.
Yeah. I would genuinely buy the Destiny DLC for $20. Like, each one. And they started off at $20 for people that don't know. But, like, what was it? The Taken King on Destiny 1 was the first DLC to pass $20. And I hated that. And I'm talking Canadian pricing. Like, most DLCs, like Call of Duty DLCs, the ones that drop every 3 months, they give you new maps, new weapons, new everything, are $15 US.
That's wild.
And they still are. There's no more real DLC to games anymore. They just drop it for free, and they charge you microtransactions for, like, skins, and people buy them.
At least for the big games.
At least for the big games. But, like, Destiny is still pumping out $60 US DLC.
That is insane. That is literally insane. No one in their right mind, unless you are a part of the Destiny community. I mean, I feel like they were gatekeeping their own community.
They really were.
Being able to buy into the game more.
And then they shove it down your throat. Like,
so bad.
They're just like, buy this DLC or you can't do the missions. You can't do the raids. You can't use the weapons. You need to buy the DLC to hit the max level. Like, it was so ridiculous, and it limited you so much on content, especially when the DLCs first dropped. And it's just like, as an avid Destiny player, you had to buy it, like, just to be able to enjoy the game again. And for me, I talk about this a lot, especially when I play still. It's like I was a part of the biggest sniping clan on Destiny for Destiny 1, and then they ruined the sniping scene completely.
I loved using the No Land Beyond.
Dude, I would reload cancel.
One of my favorite snipers.
Reload cancel, No Land Beyond. Cancel.
Yes, dude. Wow, I can't believe I remember that. That's wild.
Like, so since you know a lot about Destiny, I have to ask you this. Did you ever see the cross map trick shot? The one where a guy launches off a Sparrow, does like a 1080, no scopes across the map, and hits a guy on like one of the largest maps in Destiny 1?
I don't think so, no.
So his name was Magna, and he was actually the editor for the clan that I was a part of, and that was like the opener to the first ever montage that they had. Back in the day when the standards were a triple headshot feud with the sniper was like minimum, and then like breakers and slayers were considered god tier. Nowadays, it's Slayer minimum, no matter what you use. Shotgun, AR, super, grenade, whatever. A Slayer is a minimum for like these montages or highlights or whatever. Like a triple kill with with the sniper, all headshots is not considered anything anymore unless you get a triple collab. And it sucks because sniper flinch is terrible. Like they're almost unusable. And I will say my chat can vouch that I'm still half decent with the sniper in the game. But I use a Fate Cries Foul, 1350 light level locked. It won't go up. And I just go into the Crucible that doesn't have level advantages or anything like that. But I will also say when I go in Iron Banana and I'm like 20 light levels below, I still kick ass with that sniper. I just can't one-shot supers. Iron Banana, so much fun. I think
that's why I stopped playing too.
Iron Banana?
Because the recoil on snipers became so ridiculous that it was like, what's the point in even like using this weapon? And it was my favorite. I love sniping on Destiny. Like, I mean, I could have probably been better at the game if I didn't snipe as much. But like, what's the point? That's like the fun part.
I didn't want to be a slide shotgunner, and you're a warlock. Like, you could have been the slide shotgun melee guy that would have hit people around the corner. Of course you did. You're a warlock. But for me, it's just like I was 100 that purely focused on mobility and getting angles with the sniper and like catching you off your spawn kind of thing. And I still do that. And when people see me play, it's just like I go right for the spawn kill. Like right off spawn, like at the beginning of the match, I go right for that choke point and I will aim DS with my sniper because I'll get there first with Frosties. Golden gun, by the way, not even Arc Strider. Golden gun.
Wow.
Gold. Fuck Void, fuck Arc. Solar, Celestial Nighthawk. I'm one of the best hunters you will still see to this day. And I stand behind that because nobody's proven me wrong. And I can outbeat everybody. Shut up. You're a warlock. You literally have...
If I get back into it, I'd probably kick your ass.
All of your IQ points went into your melee. Shut up. But with Destiny being your main game then when you first started streaming, what was it like back then compared to what it is now 5 years later when it comes to gaming on stream?
It's nothing close. There is kind of I think every streamer has probably experienced this a little bit. There is like I want to say like a lack of fulfillment almost, like when it comes to playing games. Like when I play games now, I almost want to like be able to show it to everybody first. Like it's hard for me to really play a game off stream because it feels like I'm wasting my time in a way. Like I could be showing this with people. Like, why would I play a game as a streamer and not show people? But I don't know. It's completely different now. Like if you're talking about streaming or gaming as a streamer,
both, because you've been doing this for so long. I genuinely believe you are the person that has streamed the longest out of all the guests that I've had, if not your top 3 easy, even with your break. But at the end of the day, it's just like you have experience that most people don't. Is you've basically done it twice. You did it for just over a year, according to Twitch Tracker. Then you took over a year break. Now that year break, according to your Instagram, is because you needed to figure out life. You needed to get your shit back together, and then you wanted to start to take it seriously again with Twitch when you got the opportunity to do so. And so far so good. You could see by the numbers that you definitely have stuck to that. But I want to go back still to the beginning in that first year and a bit. What were like the 3 main things that you learned from that first year that you still carry to your streams to this day?
The first 3 things that I learned from my
Or,
first
like,
year of streaming.
the main 3 things that you learned from your first year.
Comparing it to now?
Yeah.
Or like
stuff that you still carry into, like, if you stream tomorrow, what are subconsciously 3 things you learned from your first year that you still do now?
Man, my first year of streaming was completely different from how I stream now. Like, I didn't really know that I could do what I do now on streaming back in my first year. So I don't know if there's anything necessarily that I do consciously. If anything, I just continue what I've always been doing, and that's just being myself. I mean, a lot of streamers go into it being like overreactive and over the top, you know. And don't get me wrong, I do that too.
So do I. It's
But
entertainment.
I've always been there,
Yeah.
like on that level of like being excited for something that I do in a video game.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'll blow people's
doesn't
eardrums
matter.
out. I'll just go, oh, kind of thing. Like, I don't
Yeah,
care.
well.
That's me in a group chat with everybody. If I hit the dirtiest snipe of Life and Destiny, I'm going, oh
yeah.
shit, kind of thing. Like, I will freak out, and that's just me. And I fully understand that. But do you still do that now? For people that might not know,
Do I still like freak out?
Yeah.
Or oh hell yeah, dude! Like I'll do something. What did I do the other night? I did something. Shit. What did I was playing Elden Ring last night, and it wasn't even like that crazy of a thing. But like, nah, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I just
Spoiler.
realized no
That's
spoilers.
okay. It's
Yeah, no
okay.
spoilers.
Okay.
I'm working here, but no, like if there is something that I do that's like fucking insane in my eyes, like I will absolutely like go
Freak out.
nuts. Like
Yeah.
back in Destiny, there was there's a clip that I have. It's one of my top clips. It was one of my top clips before people started posting to like different subreddits to try to get the clips up there. But I was using I think I was using a Titan. And I did like a defender bubble. I sniped the first guy out of the air, killed the second guy with a sniper, and then the third guy tried to come and kill me, and I defender bubbled and just punched him to death, and we won flawless. I killed all 3 of them for the final round to send us to the lighthouse, and I was going nuts. Like,
Out, yeah.
I think it makes it better when you're streaming though, because then it's like, I'm not the only one that saw that. You know what I mean?
No, I fully get that. Like, even when you first start off streaming, like, we were all there where we had the 0 to 1 viewer. For you, did you start off by, like, getting your friends and family to start watching you? Because it did take you a little bit to hit affiliate, but when you hit affiliate, you just kind of skyrocketed from there. And I will say, your emotes look way different now compared to what they used to, Mr. Straight Jacket. But
yeah.
where did this branding come from with a straight jacket?
My name used to be Twin Sanity, so
Yeah.
I had this idea that I was gonna create a thing called the Asylum, right? And I was like, everybody was gonna be like crazy, and like I was wearing a straight jacket. Which, by the way, that artist that made that, bless her heart, it looks like a diaper, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's an
that
adult
was, like, one of
diaper.
the
It's got
original
belt
emos.
buckles.
Yeah, not one of the best emotes I've had on my channel, that's for sure. I think over time, you know, the more you really get in the Twitch space and the online scene, you realize how to really make good emotes. But
I'll tell you this: if there's one emote on mine that stands out compared to the rest, it's the Troll Jita, and I had that made off of Fiverr. And I spent like
the Troll Jita.
The Troll Jita compared to all the other ones, it just stands out.
It's good.
All the other ones were made by one person, and it was $15 US an emote. That Fiverr one was $5. My first ever emote, I'm like, I want Vegeta with a troll face, and they put no effort in. They just literally erased Vegeta's face, pasted just the outline of the troll face, and that's all it is. That's all that emote is. It's just Vegeta's face washed away, and then the outline of the troll face.
That's great.
I still keep
it's
it
good.
to
It's a good emote.
It's all right, but like I still keep it to this day to remind me like that was my first emote, and then my standard shot up when I saw somebody else do another emote for me.
Oh yeah.
And to this day, Chibi style is like the best style for my emotes, and then just all the other emotes that you see, like the sensu bean, the animated emotes, the follower emotes. Those are all just memes. Like, I genuinely do not care about those slots. It's the bit emote slots and the regular sub slots that mean the most to me, and they still do to this day.
I like that.
Now, for you, you've changed your style up over time, and as you mentioned, you used to be known as Twinsanity.
Yeah.
I wanted to assume that was your name before because that you were named that on Pokemon Go, but I didn't want to be like, yeah, you know, your old Twitch name was Twinsanity and blow your mind a little bit more. But what made you come up with that name of all things, and then transition to Twin with 3 underscores? Because you know you couldn't have 2 or 1.
I hate it.
Not 1, not 2, not 4, but 3.
I'm going to TwitchCon and I'm gonna find a Twitch staff. I'm gonna get him by the neck and I'm gonna choke him. I'm like, give me Twin without underscores now.
When and you do that, throw them to me. I'll be like, get rid of my fucking Zeds.
Look, I'm just saying, if
we'll
I don't get
Twitch
Twin without underscores, I might become a national security risk. I don't know.
I will, and I'm from Canada, so. Trust me.
Sorry, what was the question?
What made you come up with the Twinsanity name, which then turned into Twin with 3 underscores?
I definitely wanted Twin in my name. I
wonder why.
Think Twinsanity was just, yeah, right. My brother and I shared an Xbox growing up, and then my brother ended up getting one for himself, and then I stuck with the original one. And, you know, his name is Parkour Luke, and we had shared an account for so long, and I wanted to do something original for me. My original username was actually xover97. Not on Twitch, but like as a gamer tag. It was like crossover. Yeah, I know. It's really cringe. But then Twinsanity came along, and I thought it was cool to have like the eyes are ones, and like, you know, make that unique. But yeah, I don't know. People would call me like Twin Salty because they didn't know how to pronounce it.
I mean,
it works well today.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
The Twin Salty makes sense. I'd at least say. But so you went from Twinsanity to Twin. What made you get rid of the Sanity then?
You just wanted to simplify? The brand. Yeah, it was like, I guess it was like Ninja's Hyper going from Ninja's Hyper to Ninja. You know what I mean? Like,
you wanted to simplify the branding.
Yeah, make something easier for people to be able to say. And even with the underscores, I think people will still go, hey, that's Twin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to know who I am once you've seen me, even with the underscores.
Unless people in your community are memeing like, oh my god, it's Twin ____. Like, everybody knows you as Twin. It's very easy branding. Like, it's kind of how, for me, my old username, I talk about this every once in a while, was epic_troll1210. Terrible fucking name.
Yeah, right? That's really bad.
Trolling was cool in 2012, back in Black Ops 2. That's when I first started gaming. I got my PS3, blah, blah, blah. I was a Black Ops 2 knifer. I watched Merc Music, Minnesota Burns, all of them. And then over time, my one buddy just kept calling me Trolley. Trolley. And I was just like, all right, I like that. Trolley has become like the nickname for me, especially in our friend group where there was 2 Brandons. One was referred to as his last name, and I was referred to as Trolley. We were never called Brandon. So over time, it's just Brandon. Like the moment PlayStation allowed you to change your username, I made it Trolley, but Trolley was taken. So then I added one Z because the S looked really weird. Like, type Trolley with an S and tell me how weird that looks.
Yeah, it does look weird.
And then add a second S, and that's like, no. But the Zs, even though they're not like a fucking cool hip thing like XXX, it worked. It looked fine to me. It didn't look bad, and I'm just like, you know what? Trolleyzz works for me. And since then, I've had no regrets with it, and I know one day I will be able to remove those Zs and just be known as Trolley. Or Trolley, according to UK people. Eventually, right? When I choke out Twitch staff and tell them to get rid of it. I'm not threatening Twitch staff, by the way. When I'm at TwitchCon, I am not a security hazard, I promise.
I am. I will.
You've duct taped yourself to a wall. I think they've seen worse.
That is true.
Y'all will see what I did for Shup stream tomorrow. That's gonna be interesting. But
I can't wait.
Oh, he's gonna be judging people's outfits, and right before this stream, boy, I'll put on my best outfit.
This is what I think it is.
Oh no, it's not the Teletubby outfit. Don't worry.
Okay.
I could have. I wanted to, but I was just like, you know what? He's asking for the best outfits, and he's gonna judge it. So I'm going drippy. So I'm gonna just give everybody a little bit of a insider scoop. I have a chicken mask I don't use.
Oh.
That might be part of the outfit.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what it's about.
But let's talk about the little break that you had through your streaming.
Sure.
You took a break for just over a year. In that time, you made a TikTok, and you were hopping on trends, and you blew up on TikTok a little bit. One of your most popular ones I mentioned earlier is you and your twin Luke doing a 1 minute long TikTok of saying the exact same thing. And since then, you've done other ones where you're with your friend or your girlfriend and you're just reciting the exact same lines. And it was a trend that gained you a lot of traction. And then you're like POV of different stuff as well. What made you hop on the TikTok trend bandwagon?
I don't really know. So TikTok was pretty big, and I think when in 2019, right before the pandemic, or I would say 2020, I was inside a lot of the time, and I was still streaming, but I wanted to do something I hadn't really done before. I had seen skit content doing really well on TikTok, and I thought maybe I could do some things that could be funny. I don't know. I mean, everyone hops on TikTok at one point or another to try their hand at content one way or another.
Yep.
And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. We ball. And I just started doing skit content, and it kind of did evolve into different ways. Once I saw that a video did well, I would try to mimic it in a way.
Yeah.
I did this trend called video game history, and I don't think I had seen anybody else doing that, but the idea was that there would be a dark humor joke at the end of it. So for instance, the joke would be nobody really knows about the first sniper in video game history. Let me tell you about it. John Wilkes Booth, and it would be something like that.
And would it just cut off there?
Yeah,
or would you go through the whole?
Well, one of the ones I had, the one that got the most popular was nobody really knows about the first person that got stream sniped. But let me tell you about him. So John F. Kennedy was playing Forza in front of thousands, and then it just ends.
Oh my god. Now, fuck. With your TikTok, you've surpassed 100,000 followers on it, but you haven't posted in a year.
Not on that account.
That's fair.
I stopped doing skit content.
I'm gonna guess that you have a stream account, stuff for your stream highlights, right?
So
I get that you don't want to.
The account that you posted, down here, that's the old one.
Yeah.
Twin on Twitch one. I have Twin on Twitch, which is the reason I have the one in front of it. It's just kind of a burner.
Yeah.
Not all. That just has all stream stuff. I tried to bring my stream into it, but that killed my TikTok immediately, and I wish I hadn't done that.
Yeah.
But I think I started doing that because my views were diminishing and I wasn't posting as regularly. I just didn't have time. I was working all the time, and then I started doing more planned streams for Twitch. So
yeah, no, I fully get that. And it seems like at the time that you started blowing up on TikTok, and then you started introducing your Twitch content to that TikTok, that's when you came back. Late 2019, you came back to streaming. Since then, you've been going for almost 3 full years. It's gonna be 3 years in October. You just hit your technically 5-year anniversary on Twitch, but minus a year. I mean, minus a year. But with where you are now on Twitch, a lot of the stuff that you're doing is challenge content. You mentioned it at the beginning of the podcast. You're always striving to make your next stream better, or your next idea better than the last. Most recently, or not most recently, but one of the more recent ones was Getting Over It. 100 bits reset your game. 500 bits made you go up to the snake to ride it back down. You are good at Getting Over It. You had the gold cauldron and everything. But that stream took you how long to finish?
4 days.
4 days. Now, I got a couple ideas to pitch to you here for your next stream. When are we going to see you speedrun a Snickers bar?
I forgot about that. That's so funny. That's actually the cross-country hoodie that I had for my high school. Thanks for doxing where I was growing up, by the way.
You're welcome. You're not there now, I'll take that photo off. Oops. But why are we gonna see you speedrun a Snickers bar?
What, like, are you resetting me? I have to, like, oh, let me take them all out.
Yeah,
Put it
that's
back
better.
Together. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna start over.
There we go. Is that better?
That's great.
So no speedrun on the Snickers bar. Got it. What about?
Sorry, I just want to interrupt you real quick. Can we get an edit of that picture, but like change it from a Snickers bar to literally anything else?
I will
whatever
post,
you want.
I will post that photo in Twins Discord. Y'all can go nuts after this podcast. Best photo will get a high five from me, and it will turn into a BTTV emote on at least my stream, but maybe Twins. I don't know. I'm just gonna use him for content. But
nice.
The other one I want to ask you about is I don't know. I don't know how to describe this, so I'm gonna do my best here.
Okay.
You're known for having a big jump. And I want to know if you're going to be able to recreate it. Oh, it's sideways. Oh, no. Just imagine that it's horizontal. Turn your head. Look at that big jump, man. When are we going to see you recreate the big jump on stream as your next challenge?
Who brought that up? What is the point? What is the point? All right, for those of you who don't know the big jump lore, some kid came into my stream one day and he was doing a little bit of self-promoting, and so I don't allow self-promoting of any kind in my stream unless I know you. So I think I'm pretty sure I banned him or timed him out. I don't remember. I just never saw him again because he was showing us his YouTube channel, and we had looked him up and found this video, and for whatever reason, I'm not even sure why, my chat went fucking nuts with it. They love Big Jump 1, and sadly enough, it actually like a couple weeks ago, he took off the Big Jump videos from his channel.
At least we still got it saved.
We still have it.
Let's go.
We still have the Big Jump, so people were like donating like media shares to have me watch it. Like if I was doing like a react day, people would have me watch that, and like I don't know, it just like people would post links in my chat to try to get me to watch a video, and I click on it and be like, what's this? And then it's dum.
I don't have audio. I don't have audio on it. Fuck.
It's faded. It's faded by Alan Walker.
Oh my god.
And he's like jumping over it. He's jumping over this little like it's not even that big of a jump because the front wheel hits the ground before the back wheel leaves the ramp. And I don't know why. I have literally no idea why, but they fucking love this video.
Yeah, that front wheel's on the ground already. His back wheel is not even close. Oh, there is his back wheel. Bro, that's a big jump.
He made 7 of these.
But like,
7.
When are we gonna see you attempt the challenge of the Big Jump 1?
I've back when I was in summer camp, one of the things that we did was BMX biking, and I definitely have taken my fair share of falls. The ramp over time got a lot bigger, and on the years that I had like left summer camp and came back, it like grew, so I wasn't used to the ramp. One day I really like ramped it off, and I got air, but I landed and took like I ate shit bad. That's the closest I'll ever get to big jump. I don't know. I can probably do it. Oh, you know what? Okay, so here's the thing. I have a friend of mine who desperately it's like an inside joke between me and him that I have to jump a mini pool with a mini bike. I'm not sure why he wants me to do this, but it was like he's like, you got to do this on stream. You got to do this on stream. And I told him eventually I'll do it. I think I told him if I ever hit 100 subs that I would, and I did. I did hit 100 subs because I never thought I would.
Now you like average 300 subs. What do you mean?
It's low. It's like 60 now.
Oh, it's insane. Twitch has dropped quite a bit. We both know that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's something that we can control. Like COVID's starting to clear up. People are going outside. People are getting their life back. Twitch viewership is going to drop. Income's going to drop for people like us that do this full time. It's natural. It is what it is. Like, I think my peak was like 950, and I barely sit over 100 nowadays. Like I think I'm at like 93 right now, and I'm fine with it. Like I'm not a person that's gonna complain about something like that, because that still means 93 fucking people have clicked subscribe, and most of them have it reoccurring, and I'm honored to have something like that. So I want to ask you to kind of start to tie everything into today. Joking aside, is with the community that you have built over 5 years, some of which remember you from before the break, or a lot of which have met you over the 3 years that you've been back, with your content evolving and everything else that we have been seeing you do, what's next for Twin Triple Underscore?
You know what's funny? As I was watching a podcast with you and somebody else that was on here, and you asked them that question, and I was like, man, he'll probably ask me that question if I ever go on.
I like to end with that question. I don't really know.
I'm not really sure. I've thought, like, because Twitch is kind of it's, for a lot of people, it's a jump starter, right? People launch their careers off of it, and they end up doing other things. Like if they played a specific game and got really good at it, maybe now they're in the esports category and they're hosting tournaments or commentating over big games. For me, I've always really liked game shows, and I would love to do more big event streams. I've found myself really enjoying the big event streams over everything. Don't get me wrong, I love like streaming in general. And honestly, if I was to get paid to just play video games all day long, and like stream whatever I want, that would be the dream.
Yeah.
But hosting a game show like Twins Password is probably the most rewarding thing I've ever done as a streamer, being able to connect communities together. And if I could do something like that, sort of like, I don't know. Game shows these days are very overproduced. They're very boring. They expect every contestant to overreact, and it's very cringe. I don't know why.
Some people also make them
so much.
Some people also make them last a little too long. Like the one thing with me for game shows is I prefer to be on ones that are like 2 hours or less, unless I know that it's going to be like 3 hours. Like the only game show, for example, I have no hate towards that being 3 hours, because I know the whole purpose of it. There's 8 fucking contestants. There's a lot for the only game show, right? But like for me, as somebody else who also does like a game show, I have Trolleyzz Trivia, which is a ripoff of Jeopardy, but don't tell Alex Trebek.
Don't tell the people that made Password. They're rebooting it on NBC.
Oh shit! Jeopardy's still going with a different host, so I'm fucked too. But
R.I.P.
Like I try to make that always under 2 hours. I make Master Teacher's Trolley 2 hours, like 2 hours for me to learn a game at the master's level, kind of thing. So I have like that kind of already set expectation in my head based on experience, and also based on just what people ask for and want and talk about. And for you, Twins Password, by far, and this isn't to boost your ego or anything, I genuinely mean this, is one of the fucking best game shows I've ever been on. By far. Yeah. It's
that's good to know.
I won't say it's like clever because it's a rip, but it is clever. The way that you do it, the way that you do it, the way that you run it, and the way that like it looks on stream is very, very well done. That's a pair of tits, bro.
That is a pair of titties.
Look at you go. You even put the boba emote. Get out of here. Anyways,
wow.
So cool.
Goodbye.
But at the end of the day, not everybody's putting that kind of effort in, and it shows, because you even said this earlier. You put all of your time and effort into something that you genuinely care about. When your mind is set to it, you are devoted. You are there. You are caring for it, and you will complete whatever you set your mind to. With what's next for Twin,
if I really care about it,
that's what I want to know. What is your mind on next?
Dude, I couldn't even tell you, because like the whole reset stream thing, like I saw another streamer do it, and I said I could do that. You know what I mean? And so I tried it. Ironically, it got me fired from my job for doing it. Oh, you didn't find that out? You didn't know about that?
I do old research, not new research.
Yeah, so I was a server at a Tex-Mex restaurant, and I didn't name the place of where I worked or like the people that I worked with. You can find that video on my YouTube channel, by the way. I explained the entire story of how I got fired. Um, but yeah, I was playing Getting Over It. I called in sick, and then they found my stream. They went through 53 hours of footage, called me out in the office. Why are you disparaging coworkers and managers? Faking a doctor's note. Which, if you watch the YouTube video, you'll realize how funny it is. The doctor's note thing. It's really fucking stupid. But no, after that, I was like, okay, well, like I made a good amount of money on Getting Over It. I could do this with other games, and that's kind of how I've been keeping myself afloat full time. It definitely has been hard this month or this last month. I didn't really reach the goals that I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's probably why I'm taking a break. But in terms of what's next for me, I definitely want to still continue doing reset streams because I think that there is a market on YouTube that hasn't seen that like consistently.
Yeah.
And I would like to explore that more. I also want to get my game show out on YouTube more. In terms of what's next, you're just gonna have to find out. I have no idea.
Good answer.
I literally could not tell you. One day I could have the best fucking idea ever, like the duct tape Minecraft idea, like beating Minecraft duct tape to a wall. That came out of nowhere. And that was still, in my opinion, one of my best streams I've ever done. But it came out of nowhere, so I don't know what's next. I just know that whatever does come next, if I don't necessarily know if it's going to be trendy or whatever, or if it's just a one-time thing, but it will be entertaining, and I can promise that.
And that's one of the best mindsets to have is you're entertaining. You provide people the content that they're looking for no matter what you do. And it shows. Like, you have had an amazing Twitch career so far. And realistically, you've only just started getting... Or you're just getting started.
I am just getting started. I mean, I would say the first 4 years were just practicing.
Warm up.
Yeah.
It was warm up for the main show, and like as somebody who's known you now for about 6-7 months, I've noticed your content evolve in that 7 months, and it's always amazing to see, especially the people that like I could tell genuinely want it. They want the success on Twitch. They put the effort in, and it shows. Those are the people I keep my eye on the most because I want to be able to celebrate your success when you hit partner. I want to be able to think back and be like, he used to run Twins Password. What a loser. Congrats on the badge, like kind of thing. There are so many people that are in our Twitch circle that are now finally putting that effort in, and I'm just like, thank fuck. Because so many people deserve partner in our Twitch circle, and you are one of them. So I can't wait for you to remove those 3 underscores. That. Now, with that being said, you're going to hate me. Because we're on to the final segment of this podcast, and it's trivia. Now, you said... Motherfucker, you said that you've watched the podcast. So that concerns me a little bit, that you might know these answers.
I might not. I've, like, glimpsed it here and there in the middle of watching Breaking Bad, I imagine.
Okay, that's fair. Well, there's no Breaking Bad questions, but we got a couple rules here for people in chat right now. If you're listening on Spotify and YouTube, you could partake in these streams. Like I have mentioned, you can put any message in chat, and we will respond to it potentially, especially if it's part of our conversation. But Twitch chat, you're going to be in emote only. You cannot help Twin in any way, shape, or form. Twin, the rest of the rules are for you. No typing, no research. I figured that one's obvious. You don't have to keep your hands up. Don't worry.
It's okay.
I take the first answer you say confidently. If you say, I don't know if it's this or this, that's fine. If you say it's this, then I take that answer. There's no passing. You have to give me an answer before we move on to the next question. There's no time limit. There's 2 questions catered to your interests, one of which has a bonus point. So it's out of 16.
All right. I will say I was on a Nintendo stream recently, and I played Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, and I won. All right. I'm just saying I am smarter than most children. So I think the bar is set pretty high.
I don't know. And most of these contestants are at least above the age of 10, and the majority score is like a 7 out of 16. I don't know if everybody here is also smarter than a 5th grader, but our lowest score ever was 4, and our highest score ever is a 16 out of 16. That caused season 2 of trivia. So, with that being said, what sport do the Harlem Globetrotters play?
What basketball?
What is the highest grossing holiday movie of all time?
The highest grossing holiday movie of all time?
Rough.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me.
That's all good. He's cheating. He's looking up the answer.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants.
He's talking to the dog.
All right. Highest grossing holiday movie of all time? It's a Christmas movie, that's for sure. I wanted to.
Also, I don't give hints unless I feel like it's needed.
Wait, okay, hold on. Highest grossing
holiday movie of all time.
Holiday movie of all time. Okay, I really feel like I know this. It's got to be a Christmas movie. I'm thinking Home Alone, but I don't think it's Home Alone.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, Home Alone.
What does the term GPU stand for?
Was it Home Alone?
What does the term GPU stand for? I don't give you the answers until the end.
Graphics Processing Unit.
Which painter is known for cutting off his own ear?
It is Van Gogh.
How many balls are on a pool table at the start of a game?
Hold on, I gotta count. 15.
Which animal breathes out of its butt? Insects do not count. I've been told like three insects breathe out of their butt. But which animal breathes out of its butt?
Which animal breathes out of its butt?
Yep.
It's a snake, I think.
What is a perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling?
A perfect score in a game of 10-pin? It's like, when you say 10-pin, you mean just regular bowling,
Regular bowling, yep.
300.
What is James Bond's preferred drink of choice?
It's a gin, I think it's a gin martini, shaken not stirred.
If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign?
If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign?
Yeah.
Okay, I was born in November, and that's Scorpio. So I think it's Sagittarius.
In what book series does Neville Longbottom appear?
Harry Potter.
One sec. My bad.
You're good, no worries.
Dad wanted to interrupt, so that's going to be part of the podcast. Yay.
Yeah, we both got our parents on.
Our parents on. Let's go. Where were we? There we are. What is the first element on the periodic table?
The first element is hydrogen.
When was the first iPhone released? What year? I'll give it to you within 1 year above or below.
The first iPhone?
Yeah.
2013.
How tall is Evie in centimeters?
What the fuck? All right, let's take a look then.
Yeah, take a look. How tall is Evie?
I don't have my ruler out here, so I'll use an expo marker.
All right. That looks like about 84 inches, but I need it in centimeters.
In centimeters, I'm gonna say. This question's so stupid.
It's based on your interest, obviously.
Let's say.
If you are close, I'll give it to you.
84 centimeters.
What does Cala Maria?
Wait, fucking huge. Hold on, wait.
What does Cala Maria wear on her head in Cuphead? And a bonus point if you could say what color it is.
What does she wear on her head?
Yeah.
Cala Maria?
Cala Maria and Cuphead. And bonus point if you could say what color it is.
I'm pretty sure it's a fish. But then she wears the snakes. I'm like, I think it's red. I think it's a red fish, but then no. Ah, what does she wear? I know this. My entire chat was goo goo gagaing over her. No, hold on. It's not. It's like what does she wear on her head?
Yeah.
It's not a hat. It's like it's a hair tie, right? With like a. Wait, no. Fuck, that's another character, I think. Okay, I'm gonna say a bluefish. I'm wrong with that though.
Where can people go to find your Twitch?
Twitch.tv/twin with 3 underscores. Twin____. I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central. That's where you can find me. Check out the YouTube, TikTok, Twin on Twitch. There you go. Twitter,
Save
Instagram.
that for the end when we're actually doing the outro. God damn.
Oh, my bad.
I said your
didn't know
Twitch, not your entire biography.
Yo, go check out my Wikipedia page. It's
There you
Twin
go.
Feet.
I believe that one. Go check out his OnlyFans link in his link tree. That one's a special one. All right. How well do you think you did out of 16?
I think I got like 10.
That's
maybe less.
That's pretty funny. What sport did the Harlem Globetrotters play? Basketball. You're at 1.
Okay.
What is the highest grossing holiday movie of all time? It is Home Alone.
Oh!
You're the second person to ever get that. What does the term GPU stand for? Graphics Processing Unit. Some people forget the S in graphics. And I will not give them the point if they say that. So you got it. Which painter is known for cutting off his own ear? Van Gogh. You're 4 for 4.
Yeah.
This is where you go downhill. How many balls are on a pool table at the start of a game? It's 16. You forgot the cue ball.
Oh! No! I can't believe that.
Which animal breathes out of its butt? It's a turtle. What is the perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling? It is 300.
Okay.
What is James Bond's preferred drink of choice? I am going to give it to you. It is a martini. He said gin martini. It's close enough. If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign? It is a Capricorn.
Oh. No.
Sagittarius ends on the 21st.
I don't know. I don't care about star signs.
Same. In what book series does Neville Longbottom appear? Harry Potter. And what is the first element on the periodic table? Hydrogen. When was the first iPhone released? Bro, 2007.
Really?
You said 2013.
I don't know, dude.
The iPhone 5 was out at that point.
Okay.
It's ridiculous how
that
old
makes a lot more sense. Wow.
How tall is Evie in centimeters? Bro, 30. If you said it within 5, I would have given it to you.
Who knows that?
If you're an avid Evie catcher, you would have known. What does Cala Maria wear on her head and Cuphead? And the bonus point if you can say what color it is. It is a purple octopus.
Oh, fuck. It totally is.
Because her tentacles are her hair.
Yeah, it is.
And where can people go to find your Twitch? You got 9.
I got 9. Not bad.
You beat Aubrey Bay.
I did beat Ombre, and that's all I could ask for.
There you go. A 9 out of 16 recorded score. I record these scores because there's a little special thing that, we talked about a little trolley trivia that I like to get similar scores on and see if y'all face. So as much as you want to avoid Bravo, you might be facing him because he also got a 9 out of 16.
Oh, man. If it comes to game shows and Bravo, that's like a walk in the park, dude.
It is. It's the easiest one. It's the easiest one of life. But it's a 3-person show, not a 2. So we'll see who your third is potentially if I put y'all together. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude episode 16 of the Troll Talk podcast. Twin, you've been an amazing guest so far. I'm holding in the meanest shit of life. So, to wrap everything up, tell us who you are, what you do for everybody who might have missed it at the beginning, who might be tuning in now live, and what we can expect from you next.
My name's Twin. Find me Twin on Twitch on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. It's just Twin with 3 underscores on Twitch. I do it all. I host game shows. I'm very variety. I play an assortment of different games. I do reset challenge streams, and I want to do things that you don't expect on Twitch. I'm gonna have content that you'll never see anywhere else. Yeah. I don't know. What can you expect next is a bit of a surprise.
There you go. I mean, your YouTube banner describes it all.
Yeah,
you have
I need to.
original ideas
Yeah,
stolen from other people.
that's true. I don't get me wrong. Like, I did an idea where I completed a puzzle, a 500-piece puzzle on stream,
Yep.
and I couldn't end the stream until I beat it. And that wasn't even my idea. That was actually Mr. Nubby one, my mod. He came up with that idea, and then I just ran with it and added everything that you saw with it.
Yep. Well, you do amazing ideas on stream. You do incredible challenges. I don't think anybody's replicating right now because nobody's got the patience or the time to do it.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, you're producing some of the best content on Twitch. I hope you keep it up, and I hope everybody tunes in to your streams. You said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, correct? 8 p.m. Central?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Thursdays are movie night in my Discord, so if you ever want to hop in there, just come in my chat and !Discord.
I know my community has been begging me for movie nights to return. We just haven't had the time because it's usually after the podcast. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the Troll Talk podcast. I'll catch y'all next week where my guest is actually a faceless streamer that goes by the name of It's Della. A lot of my community members know who that is, but if you don't know, well, you're going to find out next week. But until then, I will talk to y'all then. Bye-bye.